Since childhood, Kabir was a little different from other children. Where others were fast, Kabir took time to understand things. In school, he was often made fun of. "You can't do anything. You are not like others." These words slowly went deep into his heart. And over time, Kabir also started believing that he was weak. He lost faith in himself. One day, his father took him to an old Gurukul. There lived a Guruji who didn't just teach lessons, he taught people how to live life. The Guruji looked at Kabir, and without asking anything, he understood everything. He asked Kabir, "Are you really weak, or have you been made to believe that you are weak?" Kabir stayed silent, because he had no answer. The next day, the Guruji took him into a forest. There, a small elephant was tied with a thin rope. Kabir was surprised. He asked, "Guruji, this elephant is so strong, then why doesn't it break the rope?" The Guruji smiled and said, "Because since childhood, it has been taught that this rope cannot be broken. When it was small, it tried many times, but it was weak then, and it failed. Slowly, it stopped trying, and now, even though it has become strong, it still believes that it cannot break the rope." Kabir listened carefully. The Guruji looked into his eyes and said, "You are just like this elephant. You tried a few times, and when you failed, you accepted that you can never succeed." These words went straight into Kabir's heart. From that day, Kabir made a decision. He would practice a little every day. In the beginning, it was very difficult. He failed again and again. He fell many times. He doubted himself. But this time, he did not give up, because now he remembered his Guruji's words. "You are not weak. You have just believed that you are weak." Days passed, months went by, and slowly, Kabir started to change. The boy who once did not believe in himself was now becoming better every single day. One day, the Guruji gave a difficult test to all the students. Everyone was given a task. Kabir was given the hardest challenge. At first, he felt afraid, but this time he said to himself, "If I try, I will do it." And he gave his best effort. After some time, he succeeded. All the students were shocked. The boy who once was called weak had now become the strongest among them. The Guruji smiled and said, "Remember this. Your greatest strength is not your body, not even your mind. It is your belief. The day you start believing in yourself, that day nothing can stop you." Friends, in all of our lives, there is always a rope that holds us back. But that rope is not real. It is only our thinking. We tell ourselves, "I can't do this," and that becomes our biggest weakness. But the truth is, you are much stronger than you think. All you need is to believe in yourself. So, from today, break that rope in your mind and say to yourself, "I can do it." Because the person who learns to believe in himself can achieve anything. If you liked this story,